Chosen one often finds themselves at the center of attention, their unique personality and vibrant spirit naturally drawing many towards them. This magnetic pull is undeniable, and the allure of their inherent light transcends the physical, embodying a deeper spiritual enlightenment that sets them apart. Despite the allure, this intensity can also have a contrasting effect, where the brightness of their spirit may intimidate others, causing some to feel uneasy and distance themselves. This reaction is not due to any fault of the chosen one, but is simply a result of the overwhelming power of their personality. On the other hand, there exists a group of individuals inexplicably drawn to the chosen one, their attraction so intense it borders on fear. These admirers are often enamored with standout aspects of the chosen one's character, such as their infectious smile or intellectual curiosity, traits that might be foreign to their own nature. They struggle to pinpoint the reason behind their strong attraction, suggesting a deep and possibly unconscious connection to the chosen one's essence. If one believes they are the chosen one, they often ponder the perceptions others hold of them, questioning their own attractiveness and the attention they garner. Despite receiving fleeting compliments on their appearance, they tend to humbly dismiss these accolades and downplay their allure. Being sensitive to others' energies and inherently humble, they feel compelled to maintain a low profile, resembling a light bulb in the darkness, which paradoxically makes it difficult to avoid those persistently drawn to their energy. This discourse on attraction posits that individuals are more alluring than they might believe, primarily due to their inherent light, which is not merely a visible brightness, but signifies their spiritual presence. This presence is potent enough to visibly affect the environments they enter, making them beacons in the metaphorical darkness. This spiritual illumination allows them to see beyond the ordinary, drawing others towards them, whether out of admiration or a profound, unconscious connection. Many people find themselves inexplicably drawn to others, captivated by a quiet demeanor or a distinctive fashion sense. This attraction often goes beyond mere physical presence. It extends into the realm of energy and intuition. Even when physical separation occurs, the sense of connection persists, as if these former acquaintances or lovers are still observing from afar, their presence felt through an unseen but palpable energy. This phenomenon is not only felt in personal relationships, but also manifests in social settings, like gyms or restaurants, where the arrival of someone carrying this light can subtly shift the atmosphere, altering the behavior and mood of those around them. These individuals, often referred to as Decepticons due to their dual nature, project a facade of disinterest or busyness, yet their actions reveal a deeper, often conflicted attraction. They may act wildly or appear infatuated during brief interactions, only to later play hard to get, maintaining a distance while still keeping a watchful eye. Their sporadic reappearances in one's life, driven by this concealed attraction, reflect a curious pattern noted by many. Despite outward negativity or derogatory remarks, these actions often mask a deeper affection, revealing true feelings through expressions of dislike, a confusing yet common aspect of human relationships. Moreover, the very essence of an individual, distinguished by a unique bioelectrical field, radiates at a higher vibrational level, attracting others even without conscious effort. This elevated energy, sensed on multiple levels including spiritual and subconscious, draws people in, whether in the bustling dynamics of a department store or the calm of a quiet section suddenly turned lively. As people begin to gravitate towards the same items, the atmosphere around the previously solitary shopper becomes crowded. Observers from afar, possibly intrigued by the shopper's aura or even the subtle scent they carry, are drawn in, sparking curiosity that leads them to initiate conversations and take a closer interest in the person's attire and essence. In a gesture of peace and understanding of this dynamic, an acknowledgement of their admiration and well-being extends an invitation to reconnect, but only if desired. This offer, concluded with blessings and well wishes, underlines the complex interplay of attraction, energy, and personal boundaries, encapsulating the intricate ways individuals connect and reconnect, driven by forces both seen and unseen. Chosen ones possess such distinct personalities and unique energies that they stand out dramatically from the crowd. This distinctiveness can often be misinterpreted by others, especially when their behavior deviates sharply from the norm. For instance, a man with an unconventional approach might initially unsettle those he encounters due to his deviation from their expectations. Such individuals, radiating a high frequency of positive energy, might appear almost supernatural, their presence capable of altering the mood of those around them, as seen in environments like airports, where weary travelers suddenly find their spirits lifted. Despite their non-traditional demeanor and the challenges it brings, these individuals remain true to themselves, driven by kind hearts and good intentions. This genuine nature often attracts attention far beyond superficial appearances, drawing even those with darker dispositions who are subconsciously or consciously drawn to the positive energy. However, this attraction can also make them targets for manipulation by narcissistic individuals, referred to as Decepticons, who mistakenly believe they can exploit the chosen one's good nature for their benefit. Interestingly, the chosen one's life is frequently visited by people who, despite previous wrongdoings and disappearances, are repeatedly drawn back by their inherent kindness and the unique, almost magnetic aura they exude. Recognized as children of the Most High God, they might find themselves pondering the permanence of relationships with those who fluctuate between departure and return, driven by a hope that these connections could eventually solidify into something lasting. The pattern of these relationships often reveals that while some might leave due to fear or misunderstanding of the chosen one's unorthodoxy, they are invariably drawn back, not out of a dependency cultivated by the chosen one, but because of their own need for the positive and transformative energy he provides. This cycle of departure and return stems not from a desire to control, but from an attraction to the chosen one's aura, a bright beacon in their often tumultuous lives. This scenario underscores the power of positive energy in a world where negativity often prevails. In neighborhoods or households where gossip and negativity are rampant, the positive energy of such unique individuals doesn't just stand out, it acts as a magnet. Those who are toxic or burdened with negativity are not just attracted to, but also significantly affected by, the positive vibrations these individuals emit, often feeling insecure or afraid as they recognize a purity and positivity they lack. This energy, far from being a mere trait, becomes a defining characteristic, continually drawing others towards them and creating lasting impressions of attraction and allure. The chosen one, known for their stability and positive outlook on life, often finds themselves at the center of attention and intrigue due to their distinct beauty and demeanor. Unlike the conventional beauty standards prevalent on platforms like Instagram, which often celebrate curvaceous bodies and prominent features, their appearance blends unique elements that stand out, drawing others towards their refreshing divergence from the norm. This distinctiveness, however, is not only a source of attraction, but also the cause of certain conflicts and manipulations by those around them. Often their flexibility and kindness are tested in mundane yet telling situations, such as agreeing to eat hot dogs topped with an array of condiments, even though they don't eat beef, simply to accommodate others. This willingness to compromise, a testament to their considerate nature, unfortunately opens doors to those who seek to exploit their benevolence. It's not uncommon for past acquaintances to attempt re-entry into their life through persistent communication, using texts or videos to capture their attention and reignite interactions. This reconnection sometimes leads the chosen one to inadvertently reopen doors to manipulative behaviors. In scenarios involving conflict, especially in family dynamics or past relationships, the chosen one's unflappable nature often frustrates others. For instance, a woman visibly annoyed by her inability to provoke a reaction, evidenced by her pouting and smacking her teeth, might find herself irritated not just by the lack of reaction, but by the positive transformations in the chosen one's life. Such situations can escalate into what's commonly referred to as baby mama drama, where the frustration isn't necessarily rooted in a lack of attraction, but rather in the realization that the chosen one has moved beyond past negative behaviors. This frustration can also manifest in more poignant moments, such as when the chosen one attempts to care for their children in ways that seem trivial but are meaningful. An example of this is when a father brings food specifically for his children, only to face rejection and disdain from an ex-partner who throws it down, upset that he is doing the right thing for his son, whom he can't be with as much as he would like. These actions, intended to show care and maintain a positive approach to parenting, often exacerbate tensions with those who have fallen out of favor and struggle to accept the new boundaries and improved behaviors of the chosen one. Through all these interactions, the chosen one's life underscores a journey of maintaining kindness in the face of exploitation, embodying change that draws both admiration and ire, and navigating the complexities of personal relationships with grace and resilience. The distinctiveness someone carries can be immensely attractive to others, akin to how ants are drawn to peanut butter on the ground. While not universally considered the best spread, its allure is undeniable, much like the unique look, style, and way of thinking of an individual who does not fit typical molds or cliques. This person, often perceived as unconventional, radiates a light and beauty that are distinctly theirs, divine in originality and impossible to replicate accurately. Many aspire to emulate this chosen one, aiming to capture their essence and individuality that sets trends and establishes signature looks. This uniqueness might attract both envy and admiration, setting them apart as innovators in their own right. For instance, one might think of a woman who adopts a look reminiscent of Puerto Rican style with wavy hair, modernizing a vintage aesthetic and thereby reintroducing it. Meanwhile, the calm and positive energy this individual exudes often attracts attention from those who are typically caught up in their own digital lives or those dominated by anger and jealousy. This is evident in social settings where people may act dismissively or pretend not to notice them, despite the subconscious attraction to their energy. This positive aura not only draws others in, but can lead to quiet eavesdropping or speculative glances from those intrigued by their composure and warmth, as seen in a couple quietly observing another pair sharing a harmonious moment. The intelligence of such individuals adds another layer to their attractiveness. Often, they possess sharp minds and impressive educational backgrounds, which might include prestigious institutions or even humorously dubbed backyard university. Their knowledge and daily insights, perceived as wisdom bestowed by a higher power, make them a constant beacon of enlightenment. Despite some labeling them as nerds or bookworms, there's an undeniable appeal to their intellect, which, paradoxically, might invoke a mix of fear and admiration in others. Family and friends often acknowledge this intellectual prowess, though it can lead to uncomfortable truths being shared, prompting others to divert the conversation with comments like, "Be quiet, you're talking too much." Yet the attraction to their intelligence and the insights they offer is profound, sometimes to the point of exploitation, as others seek them out for wisdom, reflecting a complex dynamic of unrecognized appeal. This narrative intertwines the unique allure of individuality with the magnetic pull of intellectual and emotional depth, illustrating how both aspects contribute to a person's overall attractiveness and the complex dynamics of social interaction and personal identity. There is a complex interplay between independence and dependence, attraction and jealousy, and individuality and conformity that shapes human interactions and perceptions. Despite some individuals acting as if they are self-sufficient, they often find themselves reaching out for help, requesting favors or financial assistance under the guise of independence. This paradox highlights a fundamental human need for connection, even among those who pride themselves on their autonomy. Attraction is not merely a matter of outward appearances like hair, nails, or designer clothes. It often stems from the subtle, easily overlooked details of a person's behavior, the way they smile, the warmth of a comforting hug, or the simple act of holding hands. These small actions and behaviors resonate deeply, attracting others not just to their physical traits, but to the essence of their being. Individuality plays a significant role in attraction, whether it's wearing a unique hairstyle or an unusual outfit, or decorating one's home with intriguing items like crystals. It's a person's distinct style that captures attention. Despite any negative comments or questions about their choices, it's their authenticity and confidence in embracing their individuality that truly stands out. People are drawn to those who do not conform to the norm, but instead follow their own path, exuding an energy that is compelling to others. This distinctive flair is not only about physical appearance, but also about having a vision or purpose in life. People who are passionate about their pursuits, whether in fitness, music, or any personal ambition, tend to attract attention and admiration. Having a vision, aiming to be a nurse, a teacher, or a DJ, for example, sets individuals apart. Others are drawn to this enthusiasm, even if they sometimes hide their admiration out of jealousy or insecurity, fearing that acknowledging someone else's success might diminish their own. The presence of a person with a clear sense of direction and purpose, paired with their unique style, makes them far more appealing than those who lack ambition and direction. This attraction can sometimes lead individuals to become deeply attached, even falling in love with the distinctive traits of someone's personality and aura. However, this fascination can also attract admirers labeled as Decepticons, who, like mosquitoes, seek to drain energy and draw persistently from the individual's vitality. These relationships, while potentially significant, pose challenges in managing the intense attraction they foster and require vigilance to avoid emotional exploitation. The discovery of a personal numerology guide can deepen an individual's understanding of themselves, providing insights into their life path number, destiny number, soul number, and other numerological aspects. This knowledge can dramatically alter self-perception and personal journeys, revealing intrinsic gifts and talents. Such revelations often bring about a transformative realization of identity and purpose, intensifying the individual's appeal and inspiring a desire to share this newfound insight with others. In conclusion, the attraction to a person goes beyond superficial traits, deeply rooted in the individuality, vision, and subtle expressions of their true self. These elements combine to form a magnetic presence that draws others in, often leading to significant but complex relationships that require careful navigation and self-awareness.